Hi, it's Mr. DX. You can call me Nikki. Please get something to drink or eat and have a seat, and let's talk about energy. And not really in the superficial sense. When I talk about chakra or the sphere of energy or energy system or energy blockages, we hear about it from other creators who may embrace that spiritual aspect or self-development, because that's what I'm all about. They usually focus, let's just say, on the root chakra. That's the lower chakra or whatever energy sphere, and will tell you you have to balance this in order to get financial freedom and wealth. And it's in a superficial sense, kind of like, let's live based on what society defines as good or acceptable. For example, you have to wear a certain outfit, and that certain outfit or fashion or style defines you and who you are and how much you're worth. When in reality, that's not really true. You can achieve happiness and balance in all things just being regular, whatever that means. Some of these people who try to always impress others, they are miserable in some way, pretty much create disease within themselves. And then there are other people who follow every trend and they're happy, and that's how they live their life. It just depends on the person, I think. When I talk about energy systems and self-development, I have to say a decent percent of people who contact me want to feel good about themselves. And I'm not just referring to getting to great physical shape. Of course, that's part of it, but it's more of a mental thing. And part of that is I want to wake up, feel motivated to do something. I want to do something or create something that makes me happy. To bring this down to earth, to where we're not going too far out into the spiritual realm, but part of feeling good about where you're at or what you're doing is getting involved. And what do I mean? I have a bookshelf, right? And there's a bunch of books there. However, I don't read it. I'm not really hands-on with it. I don't implement the information. Our parents' may relate to what I'm saying. But let's just say if you're my age or younger, you would probably associate this or kind of compare it to apps on your phone. You have all these apps, or you're really not involved. You're not really hands-on. You're not really making things on your own. So you really don't get to feel what it's like to make something of your own. It's maybe being done for you, or it's just there and you're not even using it. You don't even know what the information means. It has all these features and functions, and you're like, well, what does this all mean? That happens when an individual reaches out to me and they're looking to get a business started, or they're doing photography and don't know how to capture a decent photo, understanding lighting and angles. And we can go on and on and on. It depends on your job, what you're into, or what you think you're into. Part of feeling fulfilled in some way is achieving and doing things through your own hard work and just through hands-on or using your brain to make things happen. That is how you build up that energy, that good energy. And not everything will be good. There will be stressors in life that will kind of throw you off. That's why we always have to cleanse our energy or energy balance, whether we agree or not. And we get to certain points and maybe we achieve certain things, or maybe we fail, prompt us to do more and figure things out and figure out the ins and outs of certain things. That is kind of like what I'm saying in the physical sense. We talk about the root chakra and the physical sense of actually doing things physically and then mentally. So if you find that you're not really connected in that way, you do have the power. If you think about it, you just have to get more involved. Now, is that the only thing in order to make things happen or achieve that frequency, so to speak? No, there are other things, and I hope to cover that in more videos or on my website. There are downloads on my website. I am adding the spiritual tools. I call them divination tools, and also other tools that are not spiritual. So if, let's just say, you're not really interested in connecting in that way, but maybe there are other things that may resonate. Visit my website at www.one-source.net. There's also information in my bio.